Most people believe the rich are just lucky, born into advantage, placed into the right families, or that they inherited everything they have. But that's not the truth. The truth is far simpler and far more uncomfortable. The rich aren't playing a different game, they're playing with a different rule book. A rule book the rest of the world never sees, never gets taught, and never even realizes exists. Until it's too late. Because while the poor chase money and the middle class save money, the rich reposition money. And today, we're going to expose the one rule their entire world quietly depends on. Not to scare you, but so you stop stepping into the same financial traps. The same traps that silently drain entire generations without them ever noticing the leak. So sit back. Because this is the one rule the rich never tell you, the rule the system hopes you never learn. And once you understand it, you won't see money the same way again. Section 1. The middle class. The modern world sells one idea louder than anything else. Work hard, earn more, save more, and you'll be fine. It sounds noble, it sounds responsible. But it's a myth that quietly destroys millions of lives. Because saving money in a system built on inflation is like trying to hold water in your hands. Every year, the value leaks. Every year, your effort buys less. Every year, the system wins, and you lose. Yet the middle class keeps following the same script. Earn more, save more, spend later. Except later never comes, because their savings never outpace rising costs. Meanwhile, the rich don't follow this script at all. They follow something else entirely, a rule that flips this logic upside down, a rule they learned centuries ago, a rule that separates those who get ahead from those who stay stuck. Section 2. Money flows, not sits. Here it is. The one rule the rich live by. Money is not meant to be stored. It is meant to be circulated into things that grow. The rich treat money like energy, something that must stay in motion. The middle class treats money like a treasure, something to guard. This difference creates entirely different outcomes. The rich continuously rotate capital into cash-flowing assets, equity that appreciates, debt that someone else pays back, systems that operate even while they sleep. They don't save, they position. They don't keep, they redirect. They don't hold money, they deploy it like soldiers. And that's why wealth compounds for them, but stalls for everyone else. Section 3. The hidden rule. If this rule is so powerful, why isn't it taught? Simple. A system is easier to control when its people don't understand it. When people save, they submit. They depend on wages, benefits, pensions, governments. But when people invest, they become independent. Independence breaks systems. Dependence feeds them. So society teaches, work hard, save responsibly, don't take risks, buy liabilities and call them milestones. Trust institutions to protect you. Meanwhile, the rule of circulation stays locked inside boardrooms, family offices, and private discussions among those who already benefit from it. Because if everyone learned this rule, the system wouldn't work the way it currently does. Section 4. The silent trap of wage dependency. The average person earns money once, when they work. The rich earn money 3 times. 1. When they work. 2. When their assets work. 3. When other people's time works for them. This is not privilege, it is architecture. The system designs most people to sell their hours, pay taxes first, save what's left, consume liabilities, repeat the cycle. Generation after generation. The rich design their lives differently. They own instead of sell. They borrow cheap and invest high. They let assets compound instead of chasing bigger salaries. This is why you'll rarely see a wealthy person saving up for something. They let their assets buy it for them. The middle class says, "I can't afford it yet." The rich ask, "What asset can I buy that will afford it for me?" One mindset waits, the other builds. Section 5. Where the rich actually put their money. No magic, no secrets, no overnight formulas, just consistent repositioning into things that are bigger than inflation. The rich quietly place their capital into businesses, productive equity, cash-flowing real estate, intellectual property, ownership in systems, high-quality long-term indexes, revenue-generating digital assets, and occasionally private deals that multiply returns. Notice something? Not a single item on this list is saving, because saving is what you do when you don't understand the game. The rich don't beat inflation because they're smarter, they beat it because they use time differently. They put money into something that grows and let the years do the heavy lifting. Most people want fast results, quick returns, urgent success, but slow compounding beats fast hustling every time. This is why the one financial rule is so lethal. Money compounds only when it moves. Money decays when it sits. Section 7. The 3 money positions everyone falls into. Every person ends up in one of these positions. 1. The spender. Money arrives, disappears, creates nothing. This person stays stuck forever. 2. The saver. Money arrives, gets held, loses value quietly. This person feels responsible but never escapes. 3. The repositioner. Money arrives, instantly redirected, grows over time. This person breaks out of the system. The rich live in position 3. The system wants you in position 2. Position 1 is how corporates grow. Position 2 is how banks survive. Position 3 is how individuals escape. Section 8. Why most people fail to follow this rule. Repositioning money requires something uncomfortable, the ability to delay gratification. Most people can't do that. They upgrade, they impress, they collect liabilities, they chase image. They want now. The rich trade now for later. The poor trade later for now. And society rewards the wrong one. The truth? Wealth is not built on intelligence. It is built on restraint. Section 9. The internal shift, becoming a repositioner. You don't need millions to follow this rule. You don't need privilege, connections, or even a high salary. You need only one mindset. Every dollar must go somewhere that grows. Every paycheck? A percentage must flow into productive assets. Every bonus? Reposition it. Every unexpected earning? Reposition it. Every month? Reposition something, even a small amount. Consistency builds more wealth than size. It's simple, not easy, but brutally effective. Section 10. The long game the rich play. The rich don't look at money month to month. They look decade to decade. They don't ask, "How much can I earn right now?" They ask, "How much can this asset earn for me for the next 20 years?" That's the entire mindset difference. The middle class thinks in hours. The poor think in days. The rich think in generations. And this is why the one rule works. Repositioned money keeps multiplying long after you stop working. That's the entire game. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Money sitting still is money dying. Money in motion is money growing. The world never taught you this rule, not because it's complicated, but because it's powerful. The rich mastered it, the system protects it, and now you understand it too. So from today forward, stop saving blindly. Stop chasing status. Stop hoarding cash that loses value. Start repositioning. Start building. Start moving money into things that make more money. Because the moment you apply this rule, you stop playing the system's game and start playing your own.